this, overall cycle. And I have said in past streams as well, in short term, yes, you should expect ETH to outperform Sol, but eventually Sol would be the um, leading L1 of the cycle. So I am bullish on Sol. I do want to increase my Sol related exposure in coming days. um, then why not buy a spot when dumped? What dumped? Like when market dumped? I was buying spot all day for the past 3 days, giving out all spot calls. Like we got uh, ACI blur bottom fills on swings. We bought WIF spot at bottom. We bought INJ spot at $33. So ah man, bonk, fucking bonk. I still think, I don't know, like after getting whiff exposure, I do want to try bonk too. I think like bonk is something that has been sleeping within this range for a very long time. And like if we finally get that sol to ETH rotation I've been talking about, uh, even though people have been calling out the top on bonk for a long time, saying that it's like topped out, I do think bonk runs is something that remains to continue a bit. Just give me a minute. I'm just trying to quickly scan the market. Yeah, let me share the screen as well. Grey Ghost, I like the setup you shared on SEI. This was pretty much the setup me and Pat was looking at few days ago. Like if it flips this level, like the box you have in your chart, it's also closer to like previous all-time highs on SEI. So like if SEI continues to get acceptance above, you can try a continuation long. The only issue is that like I'm a bit indecisive of what to expect on BTC, right? Like if SEI had given me this setup, and like while BTC was ranging, I would have definitely given it a try with like my another account with which I don't have the swing running. But like right now, BTC makes things a bit uncertain. But yeah, I do like this SEI flip. I think SEI runs. SEI have can you people see the screen right? Just let me know. Okay, that's good. So let me pull up my SEI chart. SEI have TP'd my swing 50%. 50% I'll TP for new highs coming up. Mm, yeah, chart looks insane, man. We literally got bottom pick on SEI and Blur. I think like the setup I was talking about on SEI is that you have a previous all-time highs at 88, right? And now we are flipping these previous lows over here. So anything on SEI, as long as it holds above, could be good for continuation back up. But again, BTC makes things really tricky. Like I want to give Pyth a try, right? This is like this setup on Pyth is kind of setup that I won't let go if I get a normal trading day, right? Not with like BTC up 10%. Hmm. Should we or should we not? Like a bit more of salt to ETH reversion, and I think Pyth runs in price discovery, to be honest, the way setup looks. Ah man, fucking bonk. Like just look at how clean this flip was. Like this was the flip. when I shared it in my corner, and then look at the move up from the flip. Even NTRN looks great with this flip. I didn't know like these are. I had like 10, 15 alt chart that I was waiting for the past 2, 3 days to give me these flips and confirm these deviations like on Bonk, Pyth, NTRN. And now I'm getting them when like BTC is in like continuous up only. And I don't want to ape into positions right now because the reason is 54.6 till 55 is a decent area of interest when coming from spot sales on Binance and Coinbase. These are the places where like a decent size uh, sell walls are placed. So I know like maybe like a quick rejection out of that, and then you start bidding back the alts. Let's wait a bit. You short BTC? No, I'm not. Not at all. But yeah. I think like if there is anyone who is like who has very little spot exposure or something, a very little market exposure, then setups like these, uh, you could give it a try. The reason I'm being a bit cautious is because it doesn't make sense for me uh, when you already have decent exposure, then trying to add more when BTC is like going insane.
Full moon.
Fog is. Let me put up the headphones.
Pocket once again the bearish moon got wrecked.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it did, dude. Like, I thought my 53K short was pretty good for a while. I took two TPs and it got stopped out break even this morning, man. People are like, "Are you shorting?" I'm like, "Fuck no, I'm not shorting. What the fuck? Hell no, not right now. You're crazy. We got a full moon."
Yeah. I guess you just long every moon, like whether it's the bearish one or the bullish one. Whenever moon comes, you just start longing.
Oh man, I can't. When you posted that Twitter thing, oh my god, I literally like I was laughing
Yeah.
over here, like
she
I
she
was.
lost almost like 500,000 by following her astrology.
Wow, she she should get a trophy.
Yeah.
When did we get the moon? When was it? Saturday?
I think
Yeah, we got it Saturday.
yeah.
Look at Mark the bottom. Oh, you're printing on Whiff. Let's go, bro.
Yeah. Like I think it's been less than 24 hours I gave this call for the group, like a swing long, and it's already up like 35%. I think like once it breaks above 44 45 cents, and looking at sol to ETH reversion, Whiff runs hard, to be honest.
I'm about to almost hit my big TP on ETH. I really better give it to me. Better give it.
Yeah.
Bro, this is so exciting.
Like seriously, we all need to just look at BTC zoomed out. It's I think one of the most like interesting things I'd ever see. Like
That
when you look at the BTC chart zoomed out, you get a lot of flashbacks on like what we have gone through, like this entire part of the market, and then this, then like 2 years of this, and now we are back.
I thought that was the quickest bear run I've ever seen.
Yeah. No man, like this time period was long. Like I think it seems like we were here for like 3 4 years.
The previous
Below
one
30K.
was like four. It was like I don't know. It was like 600 days or something like that. It was a long time.
Yeah, yeah, that was a pretty long bear market. Yeah, true. But still, it did seem like a very long time.
Bro, we're about to hit 55K, man. This is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my
just
god, this
look
is
at the chart,
crazy.
man. Imagine we going to like 60K within like next 24 hours.
That would be nuts. That would be crazy. Definitely would be
Yeah.
crazy. We're definitely getting a little overextended, so I'd like to start seeing some pullbacks for continuation higher. I hate when we just go straight up,
Yeah,
um,
true.
and, and then try to catch the knives like on a drop. Like I don't like that.
Mm, Dan says I missed the whole move. My long got stopped overnight. Fucking, that's why if you Dan read what I posted in my corner is the reason people get keep on missing the move and get chopped up is the reason people try to bet heavy on like tighter invalidation, smaller moves, and not looking at like the higher perspective, right? Scalp as much as you want, but your main focus should be on focusing on higher time frame stuff and focusing on wider invalidation swings. Start scaling into stuff when things don't look good.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely like playing like the like range lows for longs and stuff like that. Like that
Yeah.
helps. That helps a lot, especially in an uptrend, right? So we get an impulse move,
Yeah.
we range, then you get the long the range in anticipation of another breakout, and then same thing, same thing.
Can we push dominance till 59? I think what's dominance been doing? It's down only for a long time, no? Wow. Like a decent bounce on dominance. Imagine like if the dominance moved down and the alt's fun, like the last time dominance bottomed, and we got like few weeks of up only on dominance was when BTC started breaking out towards new highs, right? So yeah, like if we flip above 53, there is a possibility that we do something like this once again. So yeah, what else do we have to talk about? OG says why ETH to BTC still looks shit. Does it? I think I had it here. It doesn't look bad to be honest. Like ETH to BTC really needs to hold above 5770 on higher time frame. What you don't want to see is for it to be another, test and deviations of this trend. Like every time ETH and ETH to BTC topped was closer to this trend, right? And now what you want to see is after this attempt of breakout, you want it to hold this, high time frame level around like 5770, like a small retest and then continue back up. What you don't want to see is to form this, ugly looking top and deviate back below, then probably, won't be really bullish on ETH short term. So I think this does look good. Like as long as we are holding above 5770 on higher time frame, ETH to BTC looks great. Like it's trying to break out of almost a 600 days downtrend. So in a bullish market, it isn't something you try to fade. Sorry. Imagine dominance up and BTC down. So Sreko, I don't know, yeah. So Sreko, that's one of the reason I'm being like patient on getting new alts leverage exposure here, despite like I talked about how a lot of setups are looking good, is because like if BTC continues up only and dominance continues up only grind, then the market would take only like a slightest rejection on BTC and like a slightest push up on dominance for like alts to give a good red candle, like a flush candle, right? And we have seen that a lot in the past. Like BTC continuously grinds up, dominance continuously, grinds up along with BTC. Then like a slightest rejection on BTC with the spike up on dominance, and that leads to a decent flush on alts. So that's one of the reason I'm not looking to get into new alts leverage position here. Even though a lot of them are looking good, like Pyth looks great, uh, Bonk looks great, but yeah, let's be patient. Did you get into Bonk and Pyth? Not yet, not yet. If I do, I'll call out for the group. Like the best thing to do for now to try alts is wait for a slight rejection on BTC and then observe how the alts behave against that, right? Like, let's say we get like a quick slight rejection towards 53, 53.5. Then you wait to see how alts react against that pullback, right? And that's where you could try some positions with like a bit of tighter invalidation, smaller risk positions, but not unless BTC gives you some rejection. Because right now it's really a guess game to expect what alts do right now. It could be much more clearer once we get that rejection and see how alts are holding against that rejection on BTC. How about Manta Deviation plus Golden Cross? I don't play MAs and Golden Cross, but I can look at what kind of deviation you're talking about. Yeah, this is like one of the worst price action I could look to trade. Like the only thing I could look to play on Manta is that if in like coming time it starts flipping back above 3.15, 3.17, that's where I could try a position. Nothing interesting so far. Like, to be honest, like the way a lot of like past runners have started catching up, like coins like Sol, SEI, uh, INJ and stuff like this, I think the market interest has shifted from like these newer coins who were in like past 1 week out trading the market. Like when you compare these newer coins to the regular Sol, ING and stuff, they have been outperforming all the other stuff, right? But I think now is the time why when like money is rotating back into the regular coins. Like I see most of these newer coins who ran pretty strong the past days, um now not doing anything, right? Look at them just curling and grinding back down despite this BTC break. Alt,
Yeah,
Manta.
I would love Matic to like flip this level that's been acting as resistance since April of last year, bro. If we flip this, I
Mm,
think Matic can take out that 150 high.
what's Matic doing?
I'm really hoping like the Dino
Oh
coins
yeah.
start to fucking move, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
like overall really bullish on stuff like Matic, Dot, Atom. So yeah, they can move well.
just waiting. I mean, I'm already long, but I would love for it just to continue right here, break out. Sucks that BTC's at res, but if BTC just chills and ranges again,
Yeah.
um, we could. That's what we want to see on some olds. Yeah, I'm in Matic too, bro. Nice trade.
So in summary, I think always follow the rotation in the market. So right now, I think is not the time you focus on the newer coins. Newer coins have been running insane for the past 2 weeks. Now most of them are just cooling off, while the regular older stuff is catching up. So don't bet opposite of the rotation. After a long time, I have seen Pocky like post a long PNL
I gave that
in my
one
stream.
during live. I did that trade live. Um,
That's nice.
I and
Can
J
you check?
long. We're long from I and J at like 33. Our targets is like
That's
40
the
more.
exact same entry I called out for the group like 3 days ago. We bought spot.
Ooh, very nice, very nice,
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah, I'll
Someone
just
says
show.
GRT. Like, I don't want to FUD people out, to be honest. And, like, you can still believe in AI in coming, like, weeks and months, and this entire cycle, be bullish on the narrative overall. But not anything specific to GRT, but WLD and FET, they both do look exhaustive on higher time frame, to be honest. So, like, not fudding anyone out. I'm just talking about like short term intraday, right? So, if people were there on my last stream, this was like the exact possibility we talked about. Like, by that time, by the time of last stream, it was like a three drive. We discussed how we can, you look for another drive up, and that's probably, we if it tops out and starts cooling off for a while. FET and WLD, they both do look exhaustive at top. Yeah, look at these, you know, core drive pattern with these divergences. Just try to follow the rotation in the market. When AI was running hot, trade AI and buy AI every single day. Now that every one of them have given like a 3-4x already in within like 2-3 weeks, I think you can rotate into some other stuff. Like overall, macro, be bullish on AI as much as you want, right? If you have your long term bags, then stick to them. But for now, like short term, I do think a lot of them might just cool off for a while.
Here, I'll post my INJ chart for whoever asked, and then let me see what you think. I know you're in spot, but I'm thinking maybe some rejection again at like the highs, and then try to long hold back. I don't know. Actually, I got to do new TA on this, but this is
To be
what.
honest, like lately I hate to do like lower time frame intraday TA on INJ, because I feel like it's one of the most painful price action to trade. It chops a lot, to be honest. Like if you are trading really lower time frame, then it might be one of like the best coins you could have for scalping really lower time frame. But like for me, the kind of like setups I have, this just doesn't do anything on like if you are trading 4 hours or stuff like this. So I just had this like this high time frame range, and I started scaling into spot around like 33. So I think for most people who are like not too much into lower time frame scalping, you are much better having this coin on, like we have been talking about this in past streams for a long time, that just buy spot around these levels and then just sit on your spot buys. That's it. You don't need to do anything, because eventually I do think one of another reason INJ has been lagging much is due to ETH running and a lot of other L1s, including Sol. Like INJ runs in the past pretty much runs along with Sol, right? So considering Sol weakness, INJ wasn't doing much either too. So now if I do expect Sol to ETH to eventually reverse in coming weeks, and once that happen, I think INJ goes to new highs as well. I am looking at anywhere between like $55 to $60 on
Higher,
my NJ buys.
higher,
Yeah.
100,
Yeah.
100. I'm for real, bro. 100.
Yeah, it could be.
I
Like
have
every time like the last two accumulation breaks INJ gave, it was pretty much like at least 100-200% move out of it, so you can expect the same here as well.
yeah, I'm just doing fib extensions. So like my higher time frame targets on INJ from the 33 long,
Yeah,
as
sorry.
long as it doesn't get
Yeah.
stopped out. Like here's another, like I'm that's how I get my big P&L cards. So like 54, 58, 69, 54, 84, 99, 114.
Yeah.
Those are the targets. Here, I'll just show you how I got it. It's and it
Sure.
works, dude. It fucking when we're in price discovery, and like it's kind of like you actually start to see some momentum shift, so you might start shaving off. As long as that momentum shift is around these fib levels, then by all means. But just small rejections off those fib levels just means like take a little bit, take a little bit, take a little bit. But like 115 would be like my high target.
Yeah. Pump total to 10 trillion this cycle. That would be insane. Yeah. What do you think? Okay, Jeff. I'll let's look at Jeff. Sorry, not look at Jeff. Let's look at GRT. I don't know. Like I think most of the three drives we have been getting throughout this October November run, they have most of them have been traps, right? And that's the reason when we discussed the FET chart, I was expecting like a fourth push up, and one drive, two drive, three drive, and then like the fourth push up to like mark out the top. So I even on GRT, I doubt like we just like top out like this. So even if you are looking for some intraday exposure, I'd say that like there are two scenarios, right? Either if like a lot of time these three drive top are traps in a way that they do give initial breakdown, right, to flip people bearish and trap shots, and then just retest the next possible demand and then start running back up, right? So I think like if you get a retest on GRT around like 2740 at this 4 hour demand, you can try a position, have your invalidation. Like if you want a tighter stop loss scalp, then probably like below this demand or ideally below the lows, right? Either so in summary, either try a position here, or like if this three drive gets invalidated right from here and you don't get that deeper pullback, then just wait for like these 4 hour highs to be flipped at least, right? So if you start seeing momentum above like on 30 minutes time frame, then have try a position, try to chase that move with like a 4-5% stop loss, right? So I think that's the plan I would have if I want to play GRT. So either a push down into this demand, or if it like starts to flip above these 4 hour highs.
Yeah, yep. I have actually trades for GRT, kind of
Yeah, you can share too. Yeah.
just floating right now, short and long at the moment. Um,
Hmm.
I would have to wait a little bit longer to try to find the next long. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't have anything. These were the only longs that I had. Um, Kind of got me a little bit weary now, but things can change. So that was a GRT.
I mean, we did 4x last bull run from 2018 highs. Why not repeat it again on BTC? So that would be what? Okay, let's like zoom out on the BTC chart.
Oh, BNB's ripping.
Yeah.
Wow. No problem, Jeff. Oh yeah, that demon. Oh my god, that short was fucking nuts, bro.
So we didn't do. Ah, okay. So the whole market cap. So on BTC, once we broke the previous all-time highs after the bear market, it was like what, 19k, so I'd probably round it off to 20k, and from 20k we did like a 3x. So let's say if BTC what would be the 3x of 69, if anyone can do quick math? 6 threes are 18, 9 threes are
Like 21,
20,
21, right?
9 threes are 27, so
Mm.
it's 180, 27, 217, yeah. 2 20, yeah, 207, sorry, yeah. So yeah, that could be the top. 207k.
Funny you say that because I think I have a fib extension that goes there. Oh my god, bro! Don't fucking. You're gonna laugh. Let me see. Oh my, 209542. That's pretty fucking
Yeah.
close, bro.
So
That's
I like rounded off few numbers, and if you don't round, you get that pico number. So yeah, maybe.
oh, wow, dude, that's so funny. That's too funny, man. Actually, if I use the Coinbase chart, it's even closer. Look, look at this. Fib extensions. First level of sell off will probably be like maybe like 102, just because 100K.
Mm,
But
yeah.
yep, yep, 208918.
Like, if I have to ask you people, like just general thoughts, do you people expect this to repeat? Like, if we break the all-time highs and the kind of bull run we had like late 2020 towards December, do we get to see that again? Like, it really does seem like too good to be true, no?
Hmm. I think so.
So OG, you retard. I am not asking about like what's happening currently on your positions. I am asking about like higher time frame perspective.
I look like a trap. Their buyers are gonna need to step in, or we're gonna start seeing some long liquidations soon. Yeah, it looks like 24/6 to the 20 to, or not 24. Sorry, 54/6 to 55. Basically, a lot of trap longs up there right now. Yeah, Raheem, that could be another reason why um we've seen the reaction we've seen today.
Yeah, like I've been continuously updating in my corner that like for the past 3 4 days, there have been constant spot buying on Coinbase, and then today evening, Sailor tweeted that I how much BTC did they buy again?
A
But yeah,
fucking
it was more.
truckload.
Yeah, so most of it was coming from Sailor. I think the now people should stop making fun of that guy and realize that a lot of good that is coming to the market is from his TWAPs.
Scary though, one person can kind of control the narrative. Oh shit.
This TWAP was from BlackRock. Did they email you, OG? Could be, could be. How much? How was the ETF flows today? 1.1 billion. Like, how much was the inflow? You are talking about the total volume, I think. Any place you all entering right now? No, can't. So it's kind of a place in a market where you just like wait a little on BTC to give like the direct next direction, whether we like get into some you know range consolidation. Either at least like just I'm what I am personally waiting for is just to get like first decent quick rejection out of BTC, not like nothing big, just like a small rejection, quick rejection to just see how alts react against that BTC sell off, right? If they keep on looking good while BTC gives that quick rejection, then just start aping into some leverage positions. If not, then yeah, just wait and watch. They bought at 15K, yeah. So like right at my corner, I also mentioned like for the past 3 days that was the exact price, like from like 50.8 till 51.2. Every time price went there was some buyers at Coinbase that were just like constantly bidding spot. So probably I'd assume by now that it was sale. BlackRock ETF is printing. Yeah. Now finally those boomers could be happy, right? Like imagine how their like condition were like at their first few weeks of buying, right? Like they bought and their buyers instantly nuked to like I think 15-20%. How much was the rejection from 48K?
I think they're used to that type of
I don't think they're
drawback.
used to that. Like how could you be like stock people be used to a 20% pullback within like a week? It's something we are used to.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
We used to that in third. Yeah, even quicker than that. If you people remember, like when we were on stream, and we got that flash dump, uh, from where it was. I think that was rejection from like 44, right? Yeah, this flash dump, and like alts gave a 30-40% nuke within like 5-10 minutes. No, no, it was not 48K OG. So the sell off on 48K wasn't like a flush sell off. It was like, continuous slow grind down throughout 2 days. But like I'm talking about this quick flush we got from 44, 45. No, you monkey, not even that. That was like this. I'm talking about this. There was no ETF related news. There was some ETF related news that yeah, I remember there was, but yeah, it was from here, not a day before. But still, it wasn't a day before ETF. It was like a week before ETF. I remember SEI dumped 5-8% in that dump, and then sent we were in SEI. If you remember, I think you are still confusing some events. Like that day, things didn't dump 5-8%. That day, like things went instantly 30% down within an hour. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, there were a lot of fake newses on ETF. I think we were also on stream at this day where we got fake approval price, and I closed like my BTC long right at entry before that fake approval tweet, and then we were cursing ourselves for closing our longs early, and then we were like few minutes later we were thanking to God that we weren't long, because like market instantly nuke right after SEC said that it's fake. Yeah, the SEC hack. Man, we have been through a lot. Like even a month seems like a year now in crypto. Yeah. Okay, would you want to explain your fib extension strategy? Like I think a lot it would help a lot of people uh who are like looking to, TP their bags into price discovery, because like that's something, a lot of people don't know when to take some profits, and I think like fib extension is one of the strategy that people could make use of.
Yeah, here I'll just repost that chart again. So all I did is I
Yeah.
just C or Tia. It doesn't matter the coin. It could be. It could. I mean, you could pull it. You don't want me to do it. You want to do it so you could start practicing it. If I just keep doing it, then
Yeah.
you're never gonna learn. But I'll post Cia then for you. So something like this. Of course, you're gonna tell me to pull a coin that's just continuously going. But you can see right here. So as soon as we made a new high and we take out 28 cents, like it kind of respects it, but like look at their targets. See, kind of respects the levels a little bit, but like that's where you could be looking like 115. If you're still holding, you could shave off a little bit more there.
Yeah, so
But
you
then,
like kind of draw your fibs at like the initial accumulation and then have your extensions above, right, into the price discovery.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I messed up a little bit on the fibs. It's 113,
Yeah.
and it actually lines up much better if you just. So all I did is I pulled from the high to the low. That's all I did.
Yeah. What's Capper doing lately? Like, what's his plan? Was he bearish in this like last move up? Yeah, Saturday full moon got wrecked,
No, it
man.
printed. That was the long signal on Saturday.
No, that wasn't that the bearish moon.
No, it was the bullish moon.
Uh huh. Let me check.
The bullish moon was Saturday.
Wow.
See?
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh man,
bro.
like how could this be so accurate, man? Like wow. Like the white moons have been like printing money, man. Like every bottom is where you get that moon. Like yeah, just buy these full white moons to be honest, and also buy the full the bearish moons. But yeah, this was like on point. Yeah, this one was on point. But yeah. So what does Capo say? There wasn't much movement over the weekend, so I set alerts for this week. BTC looks heavy. Did he post this before, like this recent few hours before, like we started breaking above 52, or like after that?
Yeah, it doesn't say the date.
It's today. Okay, so after this moon, after this last move up, he said that beat 9 hours ago. So yeah, probably before the move. So as soon as Capo said that BTC looks heavy, it stopped being heavy,
What a
which
what a
would
what a what a guy. What a
the move.
guy, man. You literally
Yeah,
probably could
post
have
it
made
before pump.
you could have made a limited amount of money just fucking counter trading that guy.
Okay, coming back to a bit of like PTC discussion, I was looking at this chart earlier, and to be honest, like these are the three weekly levels I have, and we could expect something similar to this around these levels, right? Maybe even a bit of push higher, but like you could expect a bit of consolidation at these levels, like we had here, and then eventually we like a healthier break of previous all-time highs would be that if we like consolidate here for a while and then start pushing higher. So I still think any pullback you get in coming days back towards 50K, even like 49K, something similar to what you got in this accumulation range would be a good buying opportunity.
Okay, I'm gonna short it.
Funding rates too much positive. Mm, Flying, I do agree a bit. I do expect some like in the past streams we talked about that I don't have any flush, signal yet. But for the past 2 3 days, while I have been observing the flow on alts, there has been a lot of insane OI built up and fundings start to grind up, right? But then we also talk about how these things could be pretty common in a strong looking market, right? If like alts and BTC continue this up only mode, then probably those flushes could be delayed for as long as the market wants. But on the other hand, if in like coming days what you begin to see is that like BTC just starts to grind a bit, starts to look weak on lower time frame, and similarly all the alts that have been like alts have been running insane for the past day or two, right? Every day you wake up there are like at least 10 15 alts up like 30 40% on the day, right? So now if in coming days you start to see alt's weakness, and if that weakness is on lower time frame, right, and if that weakness is accompanied by like funding that keeps on climbing and OI that keeps on climbing up with no real spot strength, then that's a good mix for flush indicator, and that's something I would be observing closely in coming days. So you could expect a flush, but not until you begin to see some weakness in the market, right? We have talked about how those fundings and how those open interest build-ups could remain there in a strong uptrend, right? In bull market, big for positive fundings are pretty normal eventually. So but they also alarm a flush signal when you start to see weakness against those high fundings and OI, right? Not in like right now I don't see such any weakness on most of the alts. They are catching up good since yesterday. But once you start to see that weakness kick in and those fundings that keep on climbing up, you could expect that flush to come soon. Wolf out here talking about alt season soon. Which Wolf are you talking about, Hasaka? Is Pocky shorting now? Like, I think most
I
of the people
might,
are in WG are just waiting for like Pocky to just say that I am short and
I might,
then
I
just
might,
like
I might fucking do it right now. I maybe. One second. Let me see if I could. I'm gonna pull up the 1 minute chart. Fuck it. Um. Nah. I mean, your invalidation super tight if you try to, but this is so. This would be silly. 54 731 to like, man, I don't know, 54 900 stops above the high. I mean, that's I don't even know why you if you want to.
Man, Whiff's going insane. Whiff is like in no breaks mode. How many of us are currently in Whiff?
That's the best, especially when you're in it.
Yeah. Wow. It's pretty much
Boom.
soon heading into price discovery. Insane. Me and Pat, like few days ago, were just discussing how like these two look really similar. These two daily consolidations, and yeah, they played out well.
So funny. Why does everyone keep asking me about shorts?
Because I think like you are the only one in this group who has like the balls to short like the tops, right?
Oh, but I mean, you guys like it's different now, guys. It's like this is what I've done like in the last week or 2 weeks, I think. Like, look how many longs I'm taking versus like how many shorts. It's not that much.
Yeah, wow. People do need to see this because I think most of people think like this ratio is like 99 to 1.
That's funny. Oh shit, that's too funny. Yeah, no, I'm not going crazy on shorts. I mean, it's just like yeah, no. Nope.
What if the reason it's showing lesser shots close is that Pocky isn't closing his shots and he's like capo part 2?
Ah, no, hell no, 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 no. You like
Yeah, just messing around. Yeah.
here's the positions right here. I don't. The only short I have is TRB. That's it right now.
Is it that shot like where you people caught some top on it?
Yeah, yeah, like that. That's this. But I'm long on TRB too, so it's like
Yeah.
I've actually made more money long scalping it, hedging my short. And it just allows me to DCA forever if I really wanted to. But yeah, here's the short.
Bonk looks too good, man.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking at Bonk like a little bit ago.
Yeah. Also, another like lower time frame structure I'd give you people is that like a lot of people ask that how to be confident on a flip. So in uptrend on lower time frame, if like price impulses up in like 2 3 candles and then gets into the slow grind mode, right? That's usually a good continuation pattern, right? So if like price gets into the slow grind mode after impulse candles at above a decent level, like when you zoom in to bonk, the one it did after impulsive candle, if it gets into the slow grind mode, there are high chances that such price action breaks higher. So it's a good structure to remember in coming days. 200x bonk long, nah, don't do it. Like, I think the bonk plan I would be looking for is try to catch this retest if market gives. So this like I won't long here, considering it has just swept these swing highs. So ideally, I'd want something like this. This would be a great. you know, place to try along. Anything closer to this 4 hour breaker, which would be like 1 to 5. So anything you get closer to 1 to 5 could be a good intraday long on bonk. Why did I get a tag in D general? Yeah, I'd love these retests on a lot of alts, to be honest. Just like these quick resets and then start aping into leverage. Someone asked about PYR versus Super, which would I think Super looks great. Like I haven't looked at PYR and I hate that coin to trade, but Super looks great. Like we got a good move on leverage yesterday. Remaining position got stopped break even, but this flip looks great on Super. Yeah, I think I need to stop moving my stops break even too early.
I was talking to myself. I'm over here laughing, saying, I guess we should have shorted 54.7
54.7 on what?
on
SBTC rejecting
BTC.
that?
That was when people were
Yeah.
asking if I was short. I was like, I guess we can, but um, yeah, nah.
How do you know when we get a quick BTC flush, like goes down 1% really quick, or when all the price start diving for 30 minutes? Uh, are you talking about the thing where I said that I'm waiting for like a quick BTC sell off to get into alts? Ah, okay. So what I am looking at is that, you know, just like I think how much would that be? So like a 2% at least, right? And not like in a slow grind down. For me, a quick sell off is much more bullish for continuation than something, that starts to slow down, right? If you get the point. So what I'm looking at is like a quick sell off, like a 2% sell off, and if that, gets with like alts retesting the major flips that they did just now, like for example, let's look at the bonk example, right? So if that 2% quick sell off on alts come with something like bonk retesting this level and bouncing good, and then after that quick sell off, BTC just starts to do, just hold these, sweep these lower time frame lows, try to do something like this. That's my go to signal to try these alts flip retest, right? Something like this.
I like that because you got 3 levels to bid in that BTC range right there, anyways. So it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Oh, hello.
Yo, Nick, how you doing, brother?
I'm fucking fantastic. How are you?
Yeah,
All
fucking
good, all
juicing.
good. Market's going in.
Fucking
I know. I knew this
juicing.
shit was gonna come, dude. I felt it in my balls.
Hmm. Yeah, I bought a good amount of spot like 3 days ago too. Have you looked at VIF? It looks insane. I called
Yeah,
out
I
VIF
longed it at 29
swing for the group.
cents, but it was small.
That's insane. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't hold enough, unfortunately. I had a feeling it was gonna do that.
yeah.
Where do we go today? We did to 55K exactly.
Mm, we have tapped like, yeah, pretty much like 55.
I think we go. Oof. I think we go a little higher
Yeah,
this
we
week.
did have some spot bids on like, spot sell walls on like Binance and Coinbase right at like 55K sitting for like the past 1 month. and those got filled.
Shit. Hopefully alts can catch up soon now.
They have been, to be honest, catching up well for like since yesterday at least. Like the alts have been
Yeah, yeah.
going insane.
Hopefully, like I hope like Bitcoin goes to 60K and then like chops, and then we just have a humongous alt season. That's what
Oh,
that's what I'm really hoping for,
oh
to be
yeah.
honest. Like just give me the fucking goods, man. Send it, bro. Send my fucking Ondo to fucking $1 now.
What's Ondo doing?
It's just 42 cents. It's just accumulating.
Yeah. I think a lot of like these newer coins, like Alt, Ondo, all these newer coins who ran like pretty strong for the past 2 weeks, they are just like cooling off a bit.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah, I think
consolidate
so.
here
If you
for a
look at
while.
Ondo on like a higher time frame, like on like an 8 hour or 4 hour, like it looks like it's just
Yeah.
accumulating, vertical
Yeah,
accumulation, getting ready for like the next leg up.
true.
So I've been
I
super
think a good
patient.
good setup on Ondo I'd like for like a intraday position is like it continues to consolidate here, gives like a fake breakdown below, and then long at the reclaim back above.
Yeah, I agree. That I mean, we kind of had that this morning, to be honest. Like this morning, it went
Like
to 39.9,
yeah,
and like pretty much like anyone who longed it above like 44 cents, 43 cents got liquidated this morning, like on
yeah,
10x leverage. So,
yeah, true. So and
um,
we even had that clear deviation on when it was like around 32 cents, this deviation below.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, something similar here, and then
yep.
try long.
So I have like I'm long on it currently, like from spot, big spot bag from like 30 cents. And I just been trading around. I have my swing long from on leverage from 30.1, like 31 cents. And then I've been trading like intraday trading, like these rotations on it, these like 5-10% moves that we've been getting. I've just been trading
Yeah,
it nonstop. It's the only coin I'm trading right now. It's just been good. It's been so good.
yeah.
So I don't see a reason to trade anything else other than like maybe Zeta. Um, I mean, I have like I bought some Starknet, like some spot, like $1.87. That's starting to
Uh,
move just now.
is that STX?
STRK.
Ah, STR. Okay.
Yeah, my current longs for spot are like Ondo, Zeta, STRK. Um, and then I got some allocation of this like Monad AI coin today. And then other than that, I'm trading like perps like Solana. I got below $100 over the weekend. And then
That
on DGen leverage. And then that's pretty much it. That's like those are my only positions at the moment.
yeah, like the pixel chart and like this STRK charts are pretty similar. Like if you ignore this initial listing candle.
Someone asked me in the chat earlier, like, what my thoughts about Ondo lagging. I mean, it's not lagging; it was leading, and now it's consolidating before another leg up. I think your job as a trader is to not like FOMO after big green candles on this coin. It's like shredding. It's shredding people. Like people who FOMO into like a candle into like 44 cents, 45 cents, like have just gotten liquidated every time. Like you have to buy this thing from like a 10% dip, 10-15% dips. Yeah, every time it dips 15%, it rips. So until that stops working, that's all I'm gonna be doing. While I hold spot bags. But I think this thing goes to like 70 cents, 70, 80 cents pretty soon.
Send it.
Pocky, what are you long right now?
I'm fucking loaded on leverage across the board.
Are you fucking loaded to the tits right now?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. I did a shit ton of TA last week, and it actually paid off pretty well. Matic was a beautiful trade. Yeah, I mean a lot. And there goes HBJ. Did everyone disconnect? Oh, there he is.
I might as well just start my stream. You guys can join on, but maybe I'll just start it so everyone can join.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
I'll exit and then just start.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
be
just
like,
let me just start it so everyone who's in my corner can get on, and then you just hop on.
of course,
We'll just
bro.
keep doing. We'll just keep it going.
Yeah, I love supporting my peoples, man. Let's
Fuck
go.
yeah! All right, cool.